unusually warm day on Monday, April 26, 1937. It was market day, and the local farmers were arranging their produce. The milk herds were pouring vats of fresh milk and arranging the newly created cheese in preparation for the women, children, and a few of the men in the village of Guernica. As the townfolk arrived, they became aware of a sound not heard in the area before. The drone of motors of distant planes that grew louder and louder. At first, the villagers took no notice of it, as the children gathered and played under the watchful eyes of their mothers. The cows emitted low moans, and the horses paced slowly back and forth. As the droning got louder, curious eyes squinted at the morning skies, bright with the morning sun. The cows became louder, as did the unknown mechanical sound. The horses were agitated and threw their massive heads back and made that high-pitched sound only heard in equestrian circles. Some of the children stopped playing and ran to their mother's side, while the gathered assembly stood silent and still, looking upward as in a brutal painting. Then came a whistling, one, then another, until a chorus of the sound rained down on the gathered humanity. Suddenly, the detonation of bombs hit. 1, then 2, 5, 7, 10 explosions amid the screams of the women and the children. The simple buildings crumbled as the shock waves caused bricks and mortar to fly as blunt missiles, hitting the bodies of the living and the dead. Whitewashed walls became splashed with blood as the mothers, clutching crying infants and hysterical toddlers, ran toward any safety they saw, only to be crushed by tumbling walls or shattered by the sudden blast of steel and black powder. Torn from their reins, horses trampled on the soft bodies of the wounded and the dying as they galloped toward their own demise. Men left the tending of their fields, running toward the destruction, calling the names of their wives and families as they soon joined them in a violent death. Time after time, multiples of the blast and flashes of light hit the earth over and over, leaving craters of destruction and mountains of debris. The whistling sound began to lessen, and the explosions became farther apart as the droning grew fainter. The aluminum carriers of the slaughter flew away as the town smoldered and burned, as the villagers remained forever silent. Guernica is a town of about 7,000 in the province of Biscay in Basque County, located in the south of France,